survive poisoned productions.
Okay, so I've woken up, I've had a bath, didn't wash my hair. I just like to soak in the morning to just kind of wake me up, make me feel warm, be like, hey girl, you gotta do shit today. I had a bowl of cereal, and now I'm going to go do my makeup, and then we are gonna go get my new tattoo. I'm so excited. It was a birthday present from my boyfriend, and my birthday is in November, so it has been a long wait. It's one of those things when you first book your appointment, you can't stop thinking about it and what you're getting, and then you kind of forget about it, and then it's all of a sudden it's the day and you're like, oh my god. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I thought I would bring you guys along with me to this little adventure. I'm getting it on my, not my wrist, but I don't have another hand because it's holding the camera. Kind of not right up by my hand, but down middle arm-ish, there-ish. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm gonna tell you guys what it is before I get it. Maybe we'll just talk about it once I get it and why I got, but it'll be wrapped. I don't know, decisions. Look at this, my skin discolors so much, there's so much pink in my cheeks. It's all over, that's pink. I just have so much pink pigment. What is going on? My friend's mom used to say she always loved it because it looks like you have blush on, but natural, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It just looks questionable. Very questionable. Okay, well, I'm gonna think on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna tell you what it is yet, so let's go do my makeup. Done my makeup, now I just need to do something with my hair. It's 9:45-ish. I'm hoping to leave around 10:30, maybe a little bit earlier. My appointment's at 11. I just want to make sure that I'm there on time, or at least a little bit early. But yeah, this is my everyday look. I just do something quick and simple, and yeah, let's fix whatever that isn't. Okay guys, so we are en route to get the tattoo. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I get more excited when it's over because then you have it, but the whole process of actually doing it kind of sucks. It's like the whole traveling somewhere. I'd prefer to just teleport. I'd prefer to just teleport a tattoo on me rather than have to sit through it, but no good things come easy. But yeah, I don't know if I'll vlog while I'm in there, just because I think that might be a little bit weird. I have to sit still, so I'd have to get my boyfriend to vlog. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not sure if we will, but I'll definitely talk to you guys after I get it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I didn't vlog while I was inside getting tattooed because the section that you get tattooed, my boyfriend couldn't really come in there and hold the camera. I'm sure if we would have asked, we would have been able to, or if I just had my phone with me while I was getting tattooed, I would have been able to, but it was kind of a long day. I showed up at 11 and I left at 5, so it was a procedure. But it was overall really good. Definitely painful at points, but overall, it was still bearable. I look like a fucking mess. What is this? What happened? Did I fucking fall asleep while I was there? Yikes. Honey, that's a face that looks better the farther away you get. I will show you guys it. It is bandaged right now. I will also show you again tomorrow when I take the bandages off. One second. So that is what I got. I got a jack-o'-lantern, and then we've got a couple leaves, and then the stem of the jack-o'-lantern, a couple of swirly vines. I think it looks super cute. I will show you guys better tomorrow when the bandages are off. You'll just be able to see the details a bit better. And then it is going to lighten because it's not going to be this dark. That's just how gray tattoos fade. So it will, and not like over time, like once it heals, it will be a lot lighter than what it looks like right now. I'm super happy with it. I think it looks super sick. It's just very cool. I just love it. I just love it. But yeah, this whole makeup situation. Do you see my eyebrow? Do you see it? Like, God, I just look so rough. Creasing like you wouldn't believe. I don't even know what's happening. Like, I just look dusty. Like, what? But yeah, just thought I would quickly update you guys right now, just before I forget. I will talk more about the tattoo and my whole experience right after this, which will be tomorrow, where I can actually like show you it. Yeah, I'll talk about the whole exact procedure later when I can actually show you guys what the tattoo looks like, but I thought I would just quickly update you right now. Okay guys, so it is now 2 days after I got my tattoo. I did film yesterday and then literally was just editing it now and realized my microphone had died. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of awkward and hard to show you guys like this. The swelling has gone down a lot. I had a bunch of redness around here and it's pretty much not red anymore, which is great. Like, I don't even know how to. I do like that when I still do this, you can't really see that I have this tattoo here. I made it far enough away, so I thought that was kind of cool. So let's talk about the whole experience. So I showed up to my appointment at like 10:45. I didn't get in to be tattooed until I think like 11:40-ish. She was getting stuff ready in the back. I could see her like moving around and like getting things together and stuff. So I think she was just like cutting out my tattoo and then showing me, and then obviously she had to flip it and make adjustments for where I wanted it, all that stuff. So I didn't actually get into and start tattooing until like 11:40, 12-ish. And then we basically straight tattooed until 5. So let's start with the pain level. Now for pain level, it is going to be different for each different person no matter what. And then also, depending on what kind of tattoo you're getting, it can hurt more or less. Outlining, I've heard, hurts more, and also color can hurt more than just this like grayscale shading business that we did. We did a little bit of lining like around the leaves and stuff, but a lot of it is just shading. So yeah, it hurt in certain spots in the middle of my arm. It didn't really hurt that much, but like on the edges here it hurt a bit, and here it hurt a bit. It hurt like at the beginning because I just haven't got a tattoo in like 2-3 years, so I just completely forgot what it felt like. So when it started, I was like, yeah, that stings a little. But then my skin got used to it and it was just kind of like, whatever. But then at the end, my skin had swollen, and so then it really hurt because it was just like my skin was irritated and we were still tattooing into it. My skin was like, hello, can we be done now? I'm sick of this. I'm no longer a fan. So that is also something to keep in mind, that like if you go for a tattoo, if you're there for a certain amount of time, it will start to hurt anyways, just because your skin is getting irritated. Because like, for example, if I was to get a sleeve, if we were tattooing here and then move down here, that wouldn't be the case because up here would be irritated, but down here wouldn't be, so it wouldn't hurt as much. Whereas for like this, once we got done it, we had to go back in certain spots and like highlight or like reshade and do some touch-ups. So going back onto skin that is already irritated hurts probably the most, I would say. And I did not eat enough. That is definitely something that is very important, especially if you're not 100% sure how long your tattoo is going to take. Definitely have a big meal before you go, and maybe even bring like a granola bar and a water with you. You don't need that. I've personally never felt like I was gonna faint or felt sick or anything like that. I was just sort of hungry through this tattoo. Like, I was hungry at the beginning and then my stomach just went neutral because it was like, okay girl, I know we're not gonna eat in a while, so I'm just gonna go in hibernation mode. So that's what it did. So by the the end, like, I was hungry, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm dying. But I was just like very low energy. Like, I was like, I need to eat something or like I'm gonna sleep. And basically I ate something and then I slept, so it was a good day. Price wise, so she charged me for 3 hours because we took from like basically 12 to 4, and she even told me that her style of tattoo takes longer, like depending on what style they're doing. Like this style or like the black and white portraits of like people's faces would take longer than like a cartoon style tattoo, so that's also something to take into consideration when you're booking a tattoo, that like not all of them take 5 seconds. Also the size depends on how long it will take. So she did only charge me for 3 hours, and I think that's because she told me like her style takes longer. Like she just said she said that it could. She said at the beginning, she's like, oh yeah, I think we should be able to get this done in 2 hours, but I've left my day pretty much open, so I just really want to take my time with this and make it an awesome tattoo. And I was like, cool, sounds good to me. So I think that's why she charged 3 hours, is like she was just adding detail and all that good stuff. So my boyfriend, for cost wise, it was a gift from my boyfriend for my birthday in November, so he paid the deposit. So she's $160 an hour, which is expensive for tattoo artists. Like that's more on the higher end, which is totally fine. I needed someone with good line work because initially I wanted an outline of a pumpkin, but then once we started talking, I really liked this like negated shadow effect. I thought it was kind of cool, where like where all the shadows would normally be are like highlights. I just thought that looked interesting. Anyways, so he paid $160 for like the initial booking. So when I booked the appointment, I had to give the $160 gift card as a deposit, and I think it's kind of like a fail-safe for the tattoo if like the customer doesn't show, because what if they like allotted exactly like a 3-hour, 4-hour time slot for me, right? And then I just didn't show up. So I think it's kind of supposed to be a little bit of a fail-safe for the tattoo artist in case you decide just not to show up. I've never done that because if you're paying the deposit anyways, like definitely show up for it. Unless there's like a definitely good reason, but then let them know. Anyways, so it was $160 up front, and then once I got done, I got charged an additional $300. So altogether it was $460, and then I did give a $40 tip. If I wasn't a broke-ass university student, I probably would have tipped more. But, because I think isn't there supposed to be like a 25% or something? There's like a calculation that you're supposed to follow when you tip someone. Altogether, I guess it was $500 plus the tip. It was a flat $500. And honestly, I think it looks really good. I think it's a really detailed and well done tattoo. And then also because gray tattoos tend to fade as they heal, like not fade over time, fade when they heal. So when this heals up, it will be lighter than it looks right now. I do get 6 months of free touch-ups, so if I want to get a touch-up and add more contrast to this once it's completely healed, I can, which is really nice because I actually quite like the way it looks now, and I'm not sure how it will look when it's lighter. Like, I just can't picture it, but maybe I'll love it too. Like, I'm not even sure. So that is also really nice. Has like started scabbing very slightly, like it's almost hard to see. It's like my skin is just getting rough. Now my arm was like pretty sore when we got done with it. Oh yeah, I guess you guys are probably wondering why I got the tattoo. I got it because I just love Halloween, and I actually originally wanted to get this tattoo on Halloween, but just could not get my shit together in time for anything like that. But I'm super excited that I still got it. I think it turned out really awesome. Yeah, please feel free to leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. I will be answering all of them the day I post this. Yeah, anyways guys, please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it or learned something or any of that such nonsense. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.